Hello everyone, welcome to another podcast episode on M&D Fantasy Corner. I'm Duncan, my hair is just keep getting bigger and bigger, and this is Momo.
Hello everybody. But anyway guys, this episode we are doing 3 chapters, 15, 16 and 17, so shall we dive in?
Sure. Do you wanna start?
Yeah. I just wanna speak a little bit, man, about, how Quick Ben was such a dick when he was young, man.
I think you were also a dick. I can kinda feel that vibe from you.
What?
I feel that you were like that when you were little too.
Yeah, that's why I wanna, say to people, like, you gotta forgive children, man. I was, very much of a dick when I was. I'm not saying that I'm not dick now, but I'm not as much of a dick as I was when I was younger. So, cut the guy some slack. Quick Ben and me also. That's my point.
There's a word for this in English. I believe it's mischievous.
It's kinda, man, when you look back at it, you seem like you are doing evil shit. And it is evil, but as a kid you kinda maybe don't understand it. Maybe Quick Ben did.
Okay, so I just wanna also say something about Quick Ben. Sometimes when you are mischievous, for example, like in Guardians of the Moon, when he was going on a mission to kinda troll Shadowtron. Well, you don't wanna be mischievous to everybody. Let's just say that. And now he owes Shadowtron. And let's see how this plays out.
Man, but not only that he owed him, he made a deal with him. And Shadowtron fucked him over. I mean, he fulfilled his part of a deal, but his plan was to get rid of Quick Ben, man.
I will just say this. I remember, I think it was in one of the first episodes of our Guardians of the Moon podcast, and I kept saying to people, is it smart to do this to Shadowtron? I guess we will find out soon.
Another thing that I wanna, vaguely speak about is that I never noticed this before, man, but this is really a strange book. Like usually, man, books that we read so far in Malazan, like entire book you are reading and some convergence is preparing and that convergence happens and book is over. Here, man, like this is already second point of this story that you could safely finish the book after this.
Yeah.
First was battle, obviously, and there was like build up to that battle. You had that feeling of convergence. And this even more, in my opinion. This was huge convergence. And I remember even when I first time reading it, I expected, like, this is the end of the book. And it wasn't. And, I didn't ask myself at that time, but if I was now first time reading, I would ask myself, if this is not the main convergence of this book, what the fuck is, man?
Just to back you up also on this one. Deragot, Hounds of Shadow, Apsalar, Quick Ben,
poor Dejim Nebral,
Dejim, Poliel, Soliel, Paran. I mean, this
Shadowtron and Cotillion, not directly but indirectly.
Dujek, poor Dujek.
Yeah. But this truly, man, like, this felt like main convergence of the book.
But it's not.
And you guys already know where they are going to.
Oh,
they are going to, heart of Malazan, basically.
But before we jump to that, I just wanted also to mention about Poliel. And this was also interesting to me. The approach she took here. Because obviously there's some she views humans like virus. And we kinda are, because all the shit that we are doing, but specifically we brought the cripple god to this land, we poison it. And her approach is like, okay, let's get rid of them, and let's try with something new. But apparently Paran didn't agree with that, so... And bunch of other people.
Would you?
I don't know. Sometimes I think I would.
Man, we are poisoned, but what's problematic about that is that I belong to those people and I kinda like myself, man. I cannot help it. But you know what else that, you know, I maybe didn't notice first time when I was reading? Two people make appearance from book 2.
That's a gem.
Because, you know, I swear, first time I didn't realize, but if you guys didn't realize, you know, I'll tell you now. First of all, this girl that is like avatar of Poliel, or Soliel.
Soliel.
Poliel. She is the girl that Fiddler saved. And she even, you know, mentioned it, that there was some Malazan who pretended to be Graal, and he saved her. And another person is Broken Face, and he hates horses. And guys, do you remember Fiddler's horse, who bit some poor guy's face off?
When Fiddler was pretending to be Graal.
Yes, this broke face is that guy, man. And it's not important at all. It's just, you know, like funny to see like chain of the events.
But to me, this enriched Malazan, because like Erickson didn't really have to bring these characters back. But to me, it's such a huge bonus when you notice these little things.
But that's why I always say, man, there is immense value in rereading Malazan, because you get these tidbits that usually you really would miss.
For sure.
And I also like, man, you know, we obviously find out what Tapsalar mission was. What was that name on her list? It was sister of Quick Ben.
That was one, but she has another one.
Yes, she has another one, but that was one of the names, so obviously. And you know, we see like a lot of humanity in these chapters from Apsalar. She actually cares about people. She helped Quick Ben, you know, escape, and she make a mess out of those hounds, man. Poor Cotillion. And they are blaming Cotillion, man. They think it was him.
Because she smells like him.
Yes, I don't know, she moves like him.
Yeah.
And also, man, Paran was like overall very badass this entire, you know, part of the book.
He's already not doing great job at, I guess, administrating deck. He's very subjective.
Yes, he's meddling. But man, that's how humans are, basically. Yeah. We cannot be 100% objective. It's impossible for us.
Yeah.
But man, what really broke me was Dujek dying.
Such a weird death.
Yeah, that's the thing that, you know, like bothered me the most. That he didn't, you know, he is like a greatest general. He is also a great human being. And he died so, I don't know, pathetically, man.
Alone.
If he died in battle, like gloriously, in combat, I would say, okay, I would be sad, but I would say okay. But he died so, like, you know, old man.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I guess not everybody can die. Also, Whiskey Jack didn't die really. Like, he died in such a weird way as well.
Yes, man, but at least, you know, he died doing something. Yeah. It was, you know, it was battle. He did what he was, you know, what he expected to do before he died, basically.
Yeah, I agree. But to me, what's crazy in this book, when I was now reading it, is that Tist Edur, man, are everywhere. Like, I don't remember it this vividly. Like, they are hunting people on this side on the sea. They are hunting against Shadow Throne on the first throne. They are, like, everywhere.
Basically, they are now together with Letteri. Rulad is still emperor, obviously. And, you know, he's looking for people to challenge him in the duel to death. And we know what happened when he dies, man. He comes back stronger.
And what are two people that are captured? he captured Karsa.
Captured Karsa and Icarium, man.
Yeah.
And you know, here I started hating, if that was even possible, that fucker even more. What's the name?
Taralak.
Yes. I don't know, but you know, and also, you know, I hope you guys like recognized her instantly, Feather Witch, when she was translating, because she is the only one, man, who hate everybody. Like, that's her first. Actually, that's her only emotion, man. She hates everybody.
I dislike her more than Terra Queen, man. Like, it's
Yeah,
not even
yeah,
close.
For sure, man, because she is truly spiteful and disgusting creature.
Yeah. Do you know what I was thinking when I was first time reading about these chapters?
What?
I was thinking, who will kill Rulad, Karsa or Ikarium? That like, I wanted just to read to get to that part, to see who will end him.
Yeah, but I mean, I was wondering the same, but I had preference that I wanted, Ikarium to kill him.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Because when I first time was reading book, man, I didn't get all the nuances of Karsa. And I really disliked Karsa, I think I already mentioned this, that for me, he started, like becoming a real character that I can, like enjoy when he started traveling with Samar Dev, basically. Before that, he was just annoying me non-stop.
But now you are witnessing.
Yeah. There is one thing, man, and this is Malazan series, man. Like, we know that these books are like harsh. That, they don't make you happy often. That they, piss you off very often, especially me. But man, I wasn't so pissed off up until this book, up until I realized what Malik Rel is doing. This is the most that, something like made me mad in this book.
But this moment, is it maybe too early to delve into this deeper?
Yes. Well, we will leave that for the next next episode. It will be, but there were hints dropped here. But let's not get into it. But just the fact that he is alive should be enough to get people mad. But he's not only alive; he's alive well,
and
and he's pinning some man high tails.
And he's so cocky, man. Did you see how he was like enjoying threatening to Pearl? Like one of the main guys from Claw. Something, and also it's kind of connected to this, because first time readers will be very confused by these parts of chapters, because this is the first time that there's something happening on Malaz and Kon Tali, because they didn't read about these, this part of the world. But Banashar is desperately trying to contact Ashran, and he cannot get to him. And there's some Malik Rel here. I hope you guys remember who Malik Rel is. He's being cocky. Like something is brewing.
What else? I just, troll Sengar and Onrak. Again, kinda, broke my heart, man. Especially when Minala say, like, she never see this kill with spear. He just, kills, and then, he cries.
Do you know why this part was kinda hard for me? Because Mako was always asking me, or saying, like his prediction was that these children, they will be important, they will be army. The children that Minala is kinda training.
Yes.
And I remember every time I was trying to somehow answer, but I couldn't because it's spoiler. But a lot of these children died to Edur already. Yeah. Like only a small fraction of them are alive, and these guys keep attacking. But I don't know, I feel that I said everything that I had.
Yeah, I think, we probably missed something, but, we always miss something, so nothing new there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. See ya in next. Actually, sorry, before, just one small tidbit that I found very interesting, man, is when Mapo is traveling with Spite and Iskaral, and they are traveling on boat full of these creatures that are worshipping Iskaral like a god. And Spite is, like making fun of him, saying, give them order, you are their god. And he's saying, like, if I'm their god, why they are not listening to me? And I never thought, I read this before and thought nothing of it. It was funny to me. But I think this relationship between Iskaral and these Bokkaral, I don't know how to pronounce it. Maybe Erickson intended it as a like metaphor of relationship between gods and humans.
For sure, man.
Yeah, and I just found it interesting, that tidbit, that it might be similar how, gods are frustrated with humans, same like Iskaral is frustrated by his, these creatures.
Basically, we will do what we wanna do.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, guys, now this is it for this episode. I hope you will enjoy it, and see you next week. Bye.
Bye.